So, I had another video idea because something just recently happened about an hour ago. Okay. And I feel like this is a very good lesson that you guys can apply to your lives because, again, I know a lot of this stuff is happening to you guys. And me, being 20 years old, a natural born hustler, and, knowing I can do it. I know there's going to be failure, but I know I can do it. I know I can. Anyways, I had a job interview for a part-time job because, you know, I'm still learning how to trade and I'm demo trading. I'm profitable on my demo account. I do not want to start my funded yet because I want more practice before I start my funded because my first payout, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be fucking huge. It's going to be huge, okay? But anyways, just getting a part-time job because, I still want to contribute to society. I just don't want to sit in my room all day and be a fucking bum and just do stock markets. But anyways, to the point. So I had an interview at this fancy restaurant, okay? And they told me, okay, you're going to be interviewing with the manager, Brian. And, most managers at restaurants are pretty... And, they're fucking losers. But turns out this manager, he was the husband of the owner, I'm guessing, because that's what it seemed like. These two were sitting pretty close to each other. Anyways, they put me in the waiting room. I was sitting in there for about 20 minutes. I showed up pretty early. I like to set the standard, I like to show up pretty early because I don't like to show up late. Anyways, he walks in. Pretty well built dude. He had his fancy watch on, fancy clothing. Anyways, da da da. And I sensed it. He thought he was better than me. And here's the problem: is you got to stop letting people set the stage. You set the stage. You control it. I'm not saying like be fucking egotistical the whole time, but let people know what's up. So when he came in for the handshake, I'm always ready for a nice firm handshake. The only problem though is I'm not right-handed. I'm left-handed, but I still have a lot of strength in my right hand because everyone shakes with the right hand. Because if you shake with your left hand, it's weird. But anyways, when we went for the handshake, I gave him a fucking nice tight little squeeze. Look at this thing is on max. That's what I gave him. Give him that nice, firm handshake. And I let him know, don't fuck with me, bro. I'm not here to play these mind games. I'm not here to answer these stupid fucking questions. I'm here to tell you who I am and how I'm going to better your business that I really don't give a fuck about. Because, I got other things to do. I'm not going to work at your business the rest of my life. I'm not going to be a slave. But I'll probably bring in more customers because, I'm a charismatic dude. I don't know. We'll see if I get hired. I'll tell you the story. Anyways, so he walked me into the interview room and the business owner was sitting there. She's a pretty lady. Very pretty. She was very pretty. And she didn't stand up for the handshake. She just stood sitting down, which is whatever. I don't really care. But, she gave me a little fish handshake because you know how ladies are. Anyways, I sat down. I took off my shades, my stunner shades. And right away, dude was just like hopping right into it. Once again, he was thinking, he's going to control this interview. I was like, no. I'm in control here, okay? So he asked me, he's like, so describe yourself. And I sat there, 2 seconds in silence. I just started, I made it pretty awkward for them. I wanted to do that, though. I wanted to remain mysterious. I wanted to let them know, like, hey, there's some things about me that I don't want you to know. But you might find out later on if, I'm working with you for a while, which I'm probably not because I got other things to do. I just need some extra cash right now. And anyways, I told him, I was like, all right, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I am smart. I am strong. I am confident. I am a winner. I am a top G. And right away, dude just turned his head and he started looking at me all weird. And I looked down because his hands were on the table and like he started shaking. I was like, are you okay, bro? Like, are you okay? And the owner, once again, the pretty lady, she was very interested in what I said. She's like, what do you mean by those things? And I was like, well, I know what I am and I know what I'm not. And I told them that I'm always looking to win. I'm always looking to learn. But I know along the way and I preach it to you guys too. I know along the way there's going to be failures, there's going to be mistakes. I do not fear failure because I'm applying to be a server, and I've never been a server before, and this restaurant pops off on the weekends. There's a lot of money to be made on the weekends at this restaurant. And I told him, I don't have any serving experience, but I'm willing to learn. I'm open to making mistakes right away, not just hoping that I don't make any mistakes and try to avoid them. I'm going to purposely walk into those mistakes so I can be a better server. Because when you are one good server, you make a shit ton of money, especially if it's a restaurant that has a lot of business going on. Oh, you could probably be making 300, 400 a night in one fucking night. Hustler money, baby. So I told her that, and the guy was asking me, he's like, so why do you talk about failure so much? And I was like, well, what I said earlier is because I'm not afraid of it. And I know most people that come into jobs, they're scared to make mistakes. And then when they make a mistake, they don't feel comfortable doing certain things on the job, but you guys somehow are okay with it because you guys are so desperate for employees. I didn't really tell them that, but in my head, I was like, I want to tell them this, but I was being respectful. I was being well-mannered when explaining myself. And I don't know why the business owner got this vibe, because like I said, I was being very respectful. I was being well-mannered. I was just telling them like who I am and who I'm not. Like I was just being straight up with them. I'm not going to tell them any lies. I'm not going to bullshit with them. I did tell them, I was like, I don't want to play these mind games. I don't want to argue. Like I told them, like I'm a straight up person. If you respect me, I respect you. And I just went on. Like I was just being straight up with them. I was being honest. I'm not going to fucking bullshit with them. I'm not going to waste their time. But during that whole conversation, I think she got the sense that I was misogynist, because I don't know. She's like, okay, I have another question for you. So we have a lot of females that work here, and I'm just wondering, how do you handle females? And instantly in my head, I was like, she thinks I'm misogynistic probably. And I told her, I was like, ma'am, I promise you I'm not misogynistic. I take care of females. I provide them a lot of value. I defend them when they need to be defended. And I respect females. I respect their boundaries. I respect everything about them. And she liked that answer, but I don't know why she was getting that vibe that I was somehow misogynist, just because I'm probably a masculine 20-year-old with a lot of testosterone. Anyways, the whole point of me telling you this story is you got to stop letting people set the stage, especially people that are probably better than you. Don't let them control you, because that's what they want. They want that power. They want that authority. Stop letting people control you. You control shit. And I'm not saying like be egotistical, like no, I'm in control. Like set a balance between it. Like don't always let them be in control of what's happening. Learn to have a force that pushes them back into the corner, and then they have a force that it's just back and forth. You know what I mean? It's back and forth. It's just not one force just continuously pushing you, and then you just look like a fucking loser. Like, but that's the lesson for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys have a fun and safe 4th of July. I will see you guys possibly again this week. We'll see if I have another video idea for motivation and inspiration. If not, trading recap next week. Love you all. Take care.